Did everybody get a chance to sign in? Does anybody need to? Okay. All right, so let's take a quiz. And if you get one wrong, you're out forever. Just kidding. Just a quick review. The important topics. What are my two primary categories of GIS data, or my two models? Raster and vector, right? And so raster data are continuous and vector data are discrete, right? Okay, so how did I tell ArcGIS where my data are? Connecting to a folder, right? So, and what's the data frame in a map document? This part, right? This is my data frame. Where I add data and make a map, that's the data frame. That's where it's located. And what is this one called right now? If you look in the table of contents, remember the data frame has a name as well. It's the layers, right? So by default, your data frame is called layers. It's generic. It's a good practice, especially if you have multiple data frames, to rename them to something meaningful. How did we add a base map? Where do I need to go? Here's my mouse. I need to move it. Where's my mouse? There it is. I need to go up here, right? Add a base map, right? And I can also add data from that menu, or I can open our catalog on the right and drag data over into the map. There are probably at least 2 or 3 more ways to do it, but I'll let you discover those on your own. What's the scale of my map right now? 1 to 20 million, right? So again, that just relates to the relationship between the size of things on my map and the real world. And where did I need to go to see the attribute table for a layer? Right-click on the name in the table of contents, right? So just try right-clicking on things. Don't open anything, but just notice that pretty much everywhere I click, something opens up, right? So if you ever get stuck in ArcGIS, try right-clicking. All right. So our next thing we're going to look at is symbolizing features. We've added a few data sets to our map. Now let's look at different ways we can symbolize our data. And this gets, into the cartographic realm, where it's as much an art as it is anything else. So the goal of any map, and the symbology in general, is you want to create a map that is intuitive, right? Where somebody looking at it can interpret what's going on without any other information, right? Those very nice, expensive atlases that you used to see back before everything went digital, where you'd see all types of data on a page, didn't need a legend, you just fundamentally understood what everything meant, right? The cartographic arts are what we strive for. It's easy to make an ugly and hard to interpret map in GIS. That's my warning to you. It takes a lot of practice and thought.